This is London, where an estimated 2,500 Moroccans have come to the UK from Italy over the past 5 years, the majority settling in the North area. There might be a drop in the ocean compared with the estimated 250,000 white Italians resident in the capital, but they're making their mark in the community and beyond. These people are truly European, and they have brought a refreshing change to the community here, settling on the predominantly streets of Hendon and Kilburn. According to the most recent census, there were 428,835,000 Moroccan immigrants living in Italy in 2019, many who emigrated in the 80s due to the debts and economical crisis in Morocco. Most were skilled handymen and women who left their homes in North Africa because they were attracted by jobs in Italy's industrial north. While many from Tangier and Larache emigrated to the UK and Spain, most of the Moroccans in Italy come from the capital, Rabat, and then Casablanca. 53.2% of Moroccan men and 46.8% women reside in northern Italy, which has undoubtedly been a source of economical contribution for years in the country. The largest percentage of Moroccans in Italy work in the industrial sector, followed by trade and customer care.
Vast manufacturing jobs have evaporated, and Conservative leader Matteo Salvini took power in 2013 with his party Lega del Nord.
Sorridere, però poi purtroppo la metà dei reati che vengono commessi in Italia è commesso da cittadini stranieri, che dicono che scappano dalla guerra e la guerra ce la portano in Italia, a spacciare, a sciprare, a rapinare, a stuprare.
Many have decided to do a second migration to the UK.
The Fateh Shergi's story is the typical of the new wave of immigrants. A handyman by training, he worked at a large chemical company in Alza Grande in Veneto before being made redundant and deciding to move to London with his wife and kids.
دخلنا في 89 في 90 صوبوا لينا الوراق. خرج القانون باللي الناس اللي تما في الطاليان ما عندهمش الوراق يصوبوا الوراق. صوبنا الوراق وصافي مشيت نخدم في الشركه. من تما بدات كتحسن الامور بشويه حتى
شحال عشتي في الطاليان؟
30 عام تقريبا.
30 عام.
الطاليان كلشي كيعجبك فيها، لان الطاليان بلد عظمى، بلد كبرى، يعني من ناحيه النظافه، من ناحيه الاكل، من ناحيه الاحترام، من ناحيه من اللي لحقات 2004 يعني كانت الامور غادي مزيانه حتى لحقت 2004 دخلت ديك اوروبا الشرقيه، يعني الاتحاد ديال اوروبا دخلت اوروبا الشرقيه. ملي دخلت اوروبا الشرقيه وجاو دوك الناس الشرقيين الخدمه ما بقاتش، يعني ملي تولى الاتحاد مع اوروبا الشرقيه خدمه قلات، ما بقاش ديك الخدمه، وليتي لا ضيعتي خدمتك ما تلقاهاش، وليتي يعني صعيبه وبقات الامور غادا كتأزم. وصافي هي باش جات الفكره يعني دير شي اتجاه اخر، لان حتى الولاد ما تيكونش عندهم مستقبل تما في الطاليان باش يقراو ويتوظف وداكشي، يعني صعيب شويه. كاين فرق كبير لان كاين بعض الحوايج اللي هنا في الانجليز، وكاين بعض الحوايج اللي كاينين في الطاليان وما كاينينش في الانجليز، وكاين بعض الحوايج اللي كاينين في الانجليز وما كاينينش في الطاليان. اولا الطاليان ولينا تنعيشوا بحال البلاد الثانيه ديالك، لان عشتي فيها بزاف وعرفتي شنو حوايج وداكشي، ولكن هالخدمه ما كايناش، هالمعيشه شويه ولات صعاب، فهمت، ولات شي حوايج، يعني المشاكل ولات بدات. ولكن ملي كتمشي للسبيطار من ناحيه الدواء، من ناحيه العلاج وداكشي ماشي بحال هنا لا، هنا كاين بعض الحوايج بحال الخدمه موجوده، بحال فين ما مشي كيشجعوا الاطفال، تيعاونوهم، تيدفعوهم. الا كان يقرا الدري كيبس العكس، هما تيشجعوهم تيعاونوهم، يعني عندهم مستقبل. الدري الا كان كيقرا بغا يوصل لشي حاجه كيوصل ليها. يعني هنايا يعني كاينه المساعده، يعني ماشي.
Self-identity is very important because it strengthens our character. It's when we know who we are. We become more aware of our immediate environment and our place in it.
But finding your identity when in between two cultures, different countries and languages can be far more complicated than that. It's a gradual process that takes effort and time. And yet, the journey for the younger generation of Italian Moroccans is different. I spoke with Sarah Kay about her personal experience as Italian Moroccan living in London.
I'm 26, I'm Moroccan, and I lived in Italy for 20 years, and then I moved here in London 6 years ago.
Why did you move to London?
I wanted a change, I wanted a better future for myself, and I just wanted to go to a big city because I never lived in a big city. I don't know, I always loved London.
That's nice. And how is it for you to have two cultures and then deciding to move to a different country, so having a new culture?
It was, my two cultures were like, I was born with them, so I cannot see I cannot see myself any way differently, so it was easy to have these two cultures, even if sometimes they clash, but I managed to make them work together. Coming to London, I think it was actually easier because in Italy we didn't have the acceptance that you can find here in London for different cultures. London is a very multicultural city, so I think it did welcome me like properly.
That's nice. And have you ever found yourself in need to explain or to tell people, no, I'm not more Italian, no, I'm not more Moroccan, I'm just Italian Moroccan living in London?
Yes, like one of the most common question is, do you feel more Italian or do you feel more Moroccan? And I used to answer to this question in percentages, but I feel that percentages are not like the right way to like describe myself. I don't feel I'm like 70% Moroccan or Italian. It's just a mix. Like sometimes it's very subconscious what's Moroccan in me and what's Italian. So I start to answer to this question now to like, I'm both. I'm Italian and Moroccan. Like there is not half for half. There is no like more or less.
I'm also Italian and Moroccan. I've been living here in London for 6 years now, and what a journey. Growing in between two cultures wasn't easy, especially in Italy. But I had the chance to learn more about both of them moving here. I love being Italian and Moroccan. I love the fact that I speak the two languages every day, also now free because I speak English as well. And I get to eat the best food, the Moroccan and Italian. I grew up having pizza for lunch and couscous for dinner. In Italy, I think I found very hard to express my identity in terms of, I always felt like when I was with my Italian friends, I had to show that I was more Italian. When I was with my Moroccan family, I had to show that I was more Moroccan. It was never a mix. It was never me embracing both cultures at the same time. And I think what London, like the experience of coming and living here, just helped me to embrace both of them. And it's been amazing because I've also found I met a lot of people, a lot of my friends have the same background as me, and now also like trying to fit in the British culture, but just still maintaining mine. It's all an experience, and I'm grateful for it. I am also very happy that the community here, like that I found the community here that was present. I know that with Brexit now, it won't be possible, it won't be as easy as it was for Italian Moroccans to move here. I'm lucky that I came before, and I feel that's probably the same for everyone else.
it might not be the biggest community, but I think it's unique.